Southwest Asia is one of the most important parts of the world. Israel and Jordan both touch the Dead Sea. The Jordan Rift Valley Dead Sea is formed by the Dead Sea Transform. Along the boundary between the African and Asian plates are transform faults that move to the left. Geoscientists and adventurers go to this body of water because it is the saltiest place on Earth. A recent find in the Dead Sea shocked the scientific world. What did the scientists find? Is the dead hiding something terrible? In this video, we'll talk about what just came to light in the Dead Sea. Let's begin. What is the Dead Sea? The Dead Sea, a salt lake in southern Israel's Judean desert, borders Jordan to the east. It is the lowest and saltiest body of water on Earth, dating back 4 million years. It is a dry desert with year-round sunshine and mild temperatures. Volcanic activities have caused land to sink, making the Dead Sea the lowest spot on Earth. Its unusual geomorphology and desert climate give it these distinctive traits. These drastic fluctuations create a unique landscape. As a health resort for thousands of years, the area's mineral-rich air, soil, and water are known for their healing properties. Yet, the blood-red water near the Dead Sea has puzzled scientists. The red water. The last time a body of water turned crimson like blood. A red puddle of water turning into blood as a landmark in key history texts seems unnatural. The Ministry of Water and Irrigation had to intervene when a pool of water turned red just within Jordan's border. The government took water samples at this unique event to ascertain its cause. Images of this red, blood-filled water have circulated online, generating arguments while the Jordanian ministry investigates. The discovery. When geologists found the blood-red pond on the eastern Dead Sea, they also found 2 biblical cities. God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah for their crimes. When these views spread online, the Jordanian authorities investigated to find an earthly explanation for this strange phenomenon. Hence, when Fathi al-Huwaimil, the leader of the Al-Karak Council's Water and Agriculture Committee, said that the authorities had been notified and that work on finding the water source had begun, it did not appear that the government was taking the problem lightly. Scientific possibilities may explain why the lagoon, which is isolated from fresh water, turned color. Yassin al-Kasasba, the director of agriculture in the southern Jordan Valley, said this strange phenomenon occurs in ponds near the sea due to bacteria and red algae that enjoy salinity and change color with the sun. This does not explain why the water suddenly turned red while surrounding pools did not, especially because the site enjoys almost year-round sunshine. Some officials believed iron oxide in the water caused the strange hue change, while others were unconvinced. This argument failed because it didn't explain how the iron oxide got into the pool or why the color changed so quickly. Sakar al-Nusur, president of the Jordanian Geologists Syndicate, stated that the red color was created by humans adding compounds. Some Jordanians accused the government of hiding a pollutant or using the pool as a chemical dump. This social media explanation seemed plausible, but it wasn't the cause. Israel's Alexander River also turned blood red. The Alexander River. The Alexander River flows 32 kilometers from the hills of Nablus in the West Bank, across the border into Israel, and through the Emek Hefer Regional Council, a rural community of kibbutzim and moshav, to the Mediterranean Sea. People like it because of its wildlife and beauty, but the river's sudden appearance and pollution, which made water look like blood, made it look scary. Several Israeli newspapers and magazines published pictures of the red, blood-filled water, which almost caused a national crisis. There was also a lot of talk in the news and on TV about why and how the famous river changed direction so quickly. Blood, feathers, and other parts of dead animals that were spilling out of slaughterhouses gave the river Alexander its look. These animal parts came from several Palestinian slaughterhouses in the city of Tulkarem in the northern West Bank. This had happened before. Animal and blood waste is usually cleaned at a facility, but heavy rains flooded the system, and the waste was not cleaned before it went into the Alexander River. The terrible thing happened at the same time that there was a lot of demand for chicken the month before. A few weeks later, the Jordan Valley Authority, a government agency in Jordan in charge of the area's water supply, gave the exact cause. They had done a few tests on the water, and the results showed that manganese in the water was the reason why it looked red. That was a strange find that no one had ever heard of before. Manganese is a naturally occurring element that is found in many places on Earth. It is in the land, the air, the water, and our food. Scientists thought, however, that a very large amount of manganese could change the color of the water and make it look red, like iron. According to a geological study done in the United States, iron and manganese are both metals that can leave stains on plumbing fixtures and clothes, but they are not known to cause health problems. The Dead Sea Scroll. It is not clear why the Dead Sea Pool had such a high level of manganese. However, the first modern discoveries didn't happen until the 1800s. Archaeologists have found a new piece of the Dead Sea Scrolls for the first time in 60 years. The Dead Sea Scrolls are a collection of ancient Jewish and Hebrew religious texts found in the Qumran caves on the northern shore of the Dead Sea. The Israel Antiquities Authority did the digging. A Bedouin shepherd found the first Dead Sea Scroll in 1947. This was one of the most important archaeological discoveries of the 20th century. The new pieces were found in the Cave of Horror, where archaeologists found the bones of men, women, and children who died during the Bar Kokhba revolt, a Jewish revolt against Rome that happened from 132 to 136 during Emperor Hadrian's reign. Roman camps were found on the cliff above the cave, which suggests that the rebels were trapped there until they died of hunger. The only way to get to the cave is by way of a rope that goes down 200 feet. The new Dead Sea Scroll is one of a number of recent archaeological finds. Others include a 6,000-year-old child's partially mummified skeleton, Jewish coins from the time of the Bar Kokhba rebellion, ancient arrowheads, and a 10,500-year-old basket that is still whole, lid and all, thanks to the hot, dry climate of the desert. That's it for today. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to share and press the bell icon for more regular updates.